We go?
Julia? Hello, good morning. Is the crew already in there or not? Not yet.
Hello. Hello.
У вас?
А?
Тебя сюда.
Hello. Where is Paulo?
Your stuff's in the seat in that van?
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you. Good morning.
Прекрасно выглядишь.
You look excellent.
Как понедельник?
Well,
Только чуть-чуть лучше.
just a little bit better.
На самолете я снимаю.
Да.
Снимать курс.
I will take my jacket off on the plane. Good morning, Sasha. Okay, Paulo, please come here and make a wish. Because you are between two Sashas.
I want money too.
Finally. So, we're all here. Let's go.
No, it would be nice to wave somebody.
Sergey, 2 steps forward, please. Thank you. That's excellent.
Пожалуйста, внимание.
Attention, please.
Все? Все.
Is that all? Yes, that's all. Any questions, please? Well, a question to all crew members. What are your feelings? What are your thoughts when leaving Звездный? Well, Paulo mentioned Gagarin used to say, let's go, finally. So, finally, training has been very successful, and we can't wait to start working. So, we're looking forward to start working. We have been to the station already. We want to go back to the station, and we do anticipate excellent professional work. And what are your feelings compared to the first flight? Does it feel different? Well, yes, it does feel different, because back then I had an idea of where I was going, but I didn't know, and my idea of what it was going to be like was different from reality. This time I know exactly where I'm going, and this time Fyodor Nikolaevich Yurchikhin is also waiting for me there. You just can't escape him, and I know for a fact that I'm going back home. And what are you going to do during these weeks of training? What is your mindset? Well, we are ready to go. We only have 12 days left, and this is the familiarization with our spacecraft, with our vehicle, practicing certain details of procedures, because there are always new details, then working with the specialists, discussing smaller nuances about communication, landing, planning for the first day on the station. This is very important.
Major milestone in space cooperation. Now you're underway in the final leg of your journey to orbit with your crewmates. Your thoughts on the evolution of spaceflight since Apollo-Soyuz 42 years ago today?
I'm very thankful that the start of the handshake across the hatch with Alexei Leonov and Tom Stafford is the same one that we have today. That Sergei and Paolo and I will launch, on an international crew to an international space station and join another international crew that's on board. And that I hope and pray that that will continue another 42 years or 42 millennia together as we as human beings explore the solar system.
What do you think about Russian spacecraft, spaceship, Soyuz MS?
I think ours will be even more beautiful than Argo, the one before us.
Can I ask a question, Paula? What kind of music, what kind of movies are you taking with you to watch in the space?
Well, actually, I'm not taking much. I'm not the guy that usually listens to music. Music is very interesting to me. Either I stop and listen to it, or otherwise it bothers me. So,
or sing. Or you sing yourself.
Oh, yeah, or I sing myself. You see. But I'm actually looking forward to fly with this crew to the International Space Station. I'm looking forward to be there working. I'm looking forward to meet my previous crew. They didn't want me at that time a few months ago. So I'm going to go back there and say hello to them as a crew and looking forward to work on station. We'll listen to music once in a while, but our main goal is to be there and work.
Do you really sing?
Do I really sing? You should ask my wife. But
especially in shower. Yes.
Yeah, in the shower.
What do you usually sing? What song?
Well, anything. I mean, I like to sing the song that I grew up with, which are typical Italian song. But anything is good, as long as it's good. Any music is fine. I think any music is pretty good.
Paul, do you know Russian language?
Da.
Kind of, yes. I know it, but I don't know enough to stay out of trouble. So I try to use it in the spacecraft because we need and when we talk. But I will make an effort to be a little bit more conversative next time.
Sergey, what language will you be speaking? Well, we're going to use our regular crew member talk, which is a mix of Russian, English, and Italian. So the most important thing is that we understand each other, and the rest does not matter. Have you studied Italian? Well, it is work in progress. I can think in Italian. I can't speak yet, so. Sergey Nikolaevich, could you please tell us about the science program? What kind of experiments you are going to be working on? Are there any exciting, interesting experiments? Well, of course, there is always a question about the most exciting experiments, and all of them are exciting. We do have a very comprehensive science program, and it is an international science program. There are a lot of joint experiments and experiments in different fields, in physics, in chemistry, in biology, in healthcare, and in ecology, etc. So if you look at our program overall, there are over 300 experiments, which is very interesting, it's exciting, and that's why we fly there, because the International Space Station is a huge science laboratory, and not only are we pilots and engineers, but also we're scientists. And unfortunately, the experiment that we had planned for, that experiment didn't make it to the station. It was supposed to be delivered in January in progress. Well, and we're going to grow microorganisms, certain other objects. Of course, we would like to have our own garden. However, I think it will be the work of future crew members. Will there be any kefir? Well, of course, there will be, because you do need some variety of food aboard the station. And thank you very much.
Сань, можно?
Давай.
Ира, снимите меня.